Hello, let's talk about the unique nesting mechanism. Today I want to show you how to nest one NFT into another to create an NFT bundle, how to send an NFT bundle to a different user, nest an entire bundle into another token, nest fungible tokens into an NFT, and other things related to nesting. Let me show you our demo page. I will use this page for nesting demonstration. Let's connect to the blockchain node. Okay, we're connected now. I've created two example accounts for the demonstration. I named them John and Nick. And now, I reload the Polkadot apps page because we have the events from the Farhad presentation. So, to concentrate only on our events. Okay, let's return to the presentation. Suppose we have a user, John. John has some tokens, namely a treasure chest and a couple of punks, punk A and punk B. They're able to nest one token into another. Let's transfer punk A and punk B to the treasure chest. When the transfer transaction succeeds, we will have the following ownership structure. So John owns the treasure chest, and the treasure chest owns the punks. Or we can say that the punks are nested into the treasure chest. Now let me introduce Nick. John can transfer the whole NFT bundle to Nick. He just needs to transfer the treasure chest to Nick. Now Nick owns the NFT bundle. It means that Nick owns all the NFTs inside this bundle and can do with nested NFTs anything he wants. He can transfer a nested NFT to another user, for instance, send punk A back to John. He can unnest an NFT, in other words, send the nested NFT to himself. Or he can burn a nested NFT. Note that Nick can't burn the NFT bundle itself. Nick needs to burn or unnest all the nested tokens first, and only then he will be able to burn the root NFT. But here's the question. Can we nest NFTs only into some special NFTs like this treasure chest or not? The answer is no. If you own two NFTs, you can nest one into another. But nesting is not only about NFTs. John can have tokens from fungible collections, like USDT tokens. For example, John has $10. John can transfer his USDT tokens to punk A. For instance, John sends $2 to the punk. And now John has $8 and his punk has $2. John can also nest other fungible tokens. Up to this moment, we saw only one level of nesting. A user had some root NFT and this NFT had some child tokens. But John is allowed to nest into already nested NFTs. He can nest USDT tokens into the treasure chest. He can nest even other bundles into the treasure chest. Note, for now the maximum depth limit is 5. Okay, let's talk about the nesting permissions. Let us have two tokens, punk A and punk B. And we want to transfer punk B to punk A. What restrictions must we adhere to? We must own the token we're trying to transfer, so we must own punk B in this case. But what about the target token? The answer depends on nesting permissions that was set by the punk's collection owner. Up to this moment, we were using the token owner nesting permission. The token owner permission states that you are required to own both tokens. So what other nesting permissions do we provide? The collection owner can use one of the 4 nesting permissions. The first one, no one is allowed to nest into the collection tokens. If we use this permission, for example, on the punks collection, the punks will reject any attempt to nest tokens into them. So basically this option disables nesting for punks. The second one, token owners are allowed to nest. This is the option we used until now. And the last two options, collection admins are allowed to nest, and the combination of both token owners and collection admins are allowed to nest. Let's look at the collection admin permission. Let John is an administrator of the treasure chest collection, and Nick has a treasure chest NFT from the set collection. if John owns a punk NFT, he can nest this punk into Nick's treasure chest because John is an administrator of all treasure chests. So this transfer will succeed. Okay, let's try it in action. Let's go to demo. So here are our accounts, John and Nick, their addresses, their balances, fungible balances, USDT token, and a bunch of NFTs. Here are the initialization transaction. So let's create some simple bundle, NFT bundle. Let's nest punk number 4 and punk number 3 into the bundle number 1. So we need to copy the bundle number 1 address. Transfer token, transfer. Okay. So actually we are trying to do this. We want to nest 2 punks into the treasure chest. You know, we can see the transfer here. Okay. Let's load the nested tokens for bundle number 1. Load nested tokens. Punk number 4. Let's nest the punk number 3 into the same bundle. Send transaction. So after this transaction success, we are expecting to see this structure. So John will own the bundle number 1 with 2 punks inside. Let's check the it should be completed in a few moments. Okay, let's load nested tokens again, and here are punks. Okay, let's transfer the entire bundle to Nick. Let's copy Nick's address. Transfer token. Okay. Send transaction. So after this transaction, we are expecting to see this. So Nick will own the bundle with all the contents inside. Okay. So Nick owns bundle number 1. Let's load the nested tokens. Okay. The punks are still there. Let me show you the nesting, the collection admin nesting permission. Note that John is the treasure chest's collection admin. So he can nest his tokens into other people's chests. For example, into the bundle number 1. Let's nest some fungible tokens, for example, the USDT tokens. We copy the bundle's address. Transfer balance, $10 to this address. Transfer. Okay. Now we're expecting to see this. So the bundle will contain USDT tokens alongside our punks, and John will have this balance. Okay, transfer 10. Okay. So John has the correct amount of remaining tokens. Let's load nested tokens of bundle number 1. And here are the balance, $10 and our punks. Great. Let's nest this bundle under another token, under punk number 1, for example. So I'll copy the punk number 1 address, transfer token. Okay, let's wait. So now we will see a little bit more complex structure. So Nick will own the bundle number 1 with all the contents inside, just via the punk number 1. Okay. So let's load this tokens of punk number 1 again. And here are punks and the USDT tokens. Let's do the final transaction. Let's send punk number 3 back to John. So I will copy John's address, transfer token, transfer. So let's wait for the transaction. It's the previous one, I think. Okay, here we go. The func number 3 sits here, and let's check the bundle contents again. And here's only func number 4 and the USDT tokens. So that's it. Thank you.